All right, boys. Let's go. It's time. M6 group draw tonight? I almost did not. I almost thought it was in the morning. Anyways, yeah, I thought M6 group draw was going to be in the morning. If you're just coming in, what's up, what's up, what's up? We're going to pop out chat real quick. Rec, what's up? Yo, yo, yo. Chester, how's it going? We need to... Welcome back, guys. I know I haven't streamed in a while. I'll turn this up. Turn that down. M6 group draw is tonight. Yeah. The draw shows tonight. I don't really know how it works, but MLBB Esports, I'm guessing it'll be on the Esports channel, right? To this, 9:30. 60 minutes. So we got time. We got time. I'm definitely watching the draw. I'll be definitely watching the draw.
What am I gonna watch? What food?
This an ad? Oh my god, bro. Ads?
The internet is full of tough choices, but
that's disgusting, bro. Not working. There's chat. There's chat. BTK making it out of groups? Hopefully. Hopefully, boys. You know? That's all we can say. Mirko? Why'd you say am I Mirko? Not Mirko. What can you say about the election results? What? My guy had that question copy and paste ready. He had that question copy and paste ready. All right, so we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. I mean, my plan was not to watch the group draw tonight. I did not think it was tonight. I actually had like a list of things to do with you guys. I want to be more prepped in future streams, so I made like a list of things, like review the patch notes, review some grand finals games, review that one BTK video, maybe take some video requests on what you guys want to watch, things like that. Not groups, it's Swiss. Get it right, you bums. Did I see the draw for ISF? Yeah, I saw that like a week or two ago. Man, that draw's been out on Liquipedia. Have you played the new game Pokemon TCG Pocket? What is it, just Pokemon TCG on your phone now? Whoa, bro. Whoa. What are we listening to? It's the song, bro. Maybe this song's not kid friendly. Motherfucking movie. Hit him with the 1-2. All right.
People be wishing that they was in opposition, so they be snooping and snitching and dishing you information. They talking about my intention, but it's only deception. Never had an erection for any pussy, but yours. So tell them bitches
They just swerve. They're getting on my nerves.
kick him to the curb. You can polish a piece of shit, but it's still gonna be a turd.
I'm a slumdog millionaire, product of my
Environment.
Judge used to call me a menace to my society. Girls that used to diss me, those are the same hoes.
When is the group draw? It's in like an hour, guys. Sorry, I'm getting caught up in the music. I'm getting caught up in the music. It's getting me too hype.
Suck my dick, you won't use me. Now that I'm calling the game like I'm a QB, people acting like they my friends saying they knew me. I see through you like cellophane, and now that I'm in the game, these hoes wanna know.
All right, nope. We can't play that. We'll get too distracted. I mean, is it really a hit game? It's just Pokemon TCG that's on your phone now. I'm just confused. Hot take. What can we kill an hour with, guys? This is the song them prisoners listen to. Is it?
Know my name, hoes wanna share my fame, but never would share my pain. Everybody wants some cash, but never would spend no change. Never would do a thing, but now that I made it, everybody begging and pleading, asking for favors. I'm a slumdog millionaire, product of my environment, trying to stack a couple racks and have an early retirement.
Kinda goes hard, though. By this.
Qualified truck, I'm so hot, so hot. I'm big,
MPL and Y Grand Finals.
HB would it do it too hot, too hot. I'm hot, damn it, I'm hot. I'm hot, damn it. Nigga hot, man. 2016. No refunds.
Oh, that's old.
Hot, damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
All right, that's enough of that. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the deal. Window capture. Miracle Live? Guys, you know what? I just want to say, man, Clipper's been doing this forever, bro. Clipper's been doing this forever, man. Nobody said anything when they did it to me, man. Nobody said anything when they did it to me. Group draws in an hour. Clipper's gonna clip. Hate is gonna hate. People just want someone to hate on, man. That's all. Bro, my whole feed is just Trump stuff, bro. Hit. Pokemon TCG crossed my phone. Top 3 teams in NA. Yo, I will say this. I'm gonna be doing a M6 fantasy league with some of the casters, so that's really exciting. Official. I've formed the rules, so yeah. I never listened to the mic check. I still haven't watched this from start to end.
With one final strike, Cloud9 will be shut down by the bloodthirsty Kings. The thread of fate has been severed, and they reclaim the
Can you hear my laugh in the background? I couldn't.
bloodthirsty Kings. The thread of fate has been severed.
My wheeze. That's not a. That's my wheeze. That's the TREX. That's the classic TREX wheeze, right there. The classic TREX wheeze.
Claim the crown as North America's champions.
Zane voted Trump. Why you almost vomit hearing Trump? I don't like any of them. I'll just let you know that. I think all the politicians are freaking disgusting and not really there for the best of us. But hey, if you like somebody, that's on you. That's totally cool that Zane voted for Trump. I got friends who are Trump fans. I got friends who are Harris fans. I don't like Biden, no. But I have Harris wasn't bad. But hey, like I said, I think I don't know, man. People I will say this. All I'll say is this. I think there's certain things that people care about, and that's who they're gonna vote for, right? So for example, if the only thing you care about is having maybe lower taxes or making some extra money in the next 4 years, Trump might have been your guy. If you care about women's rights and you think that women should have the right to have an abortion, or you think that women should have the right to control their bodies, you might have gone more on the Democrat side. So it just kind of depends on what's more important to you today. So that's where I think most people fell in the realm of things. I personally think that most politicians aren't really our friends, and that goes for Trump as well. If you're like if you're a heavy Christian, you probably went more on the Republican side. But I respect whoever you voted for, and I am a strong believer that we should support whatever the consensus of our nation chose. So today, Trump is my president, right? So I'm not going to hate on him. And I think the same should... I think that's the real problem with America, is that people don't respect the opinion of the masses, won't go along with what the masses, and they shit-talk presidents, or they shit-talk this person, and I think people should just, it is what it is. He's our president today, so... Hopefully he pulls through on the tips don't get taxed. I'll be happy about that. Because I make most of my wages through tips. So yeah, that'd be nice. Exactly. Same as C9 fans right now, having to accept BTK as their reps at M6. That is actually a great point, and I say that all the time. Whoever your country sends, you should support.
Greatest victories are forged by those who...
Oh, there's that buttery smooth private voice.
The greatest victories are forged by those who dare to risk everything, embracing the unknown and refusing to surrender. The Bloodthirsty Kings' return as North America's champions is nothing short of such a tale.
He's leaving. What do you mean? I don't know what they're saying, but he's leaving. We haven't talked to him in like a week. There's no way he's not leaving, bro.
Why is there a draw for M6? Because the first round of Swiss has to be drawed. And after that, after the first round, players or something like that will draw the rounds to follow after that.
BTK. Me, Shark, Hoon, Chicken, and Zia are all in BTK now.
As BTK grabs...
But hey, guys. Hey, guys. We're not here to talk about politics. We're here to enjoy ourselves and talk about Mobile Legends. Because this room right here, when I get in front of this camera and I stream, it's my way to not fucking worry about what's happening out there in the world. And hopefully it's the same thing for you guys.
Grappled with a lost sponsorship and the challenges of a synergy in a new roster, their journey through the regional qualifiers became a true test of resilience and adaptation.
With the way the Dragon unable to lock on to Mobazane, though Mobazane still gets back, and now it's the response. Nats goes down.
Oh!
On the chase, Mark 3 gonna be next. Cold World falls. Well, here comes another way the Dragon locking on. Basic gonna
Whole world with them kicks, bro. All right, hot take, guys. Hot take. Even if Shark did good, even though BTK won, do we think Cold World has matched the skill level? Do we think Cold World has matched the skill level at least? Is Cold World right now? I mean, Cold World. No matter what, I think Cold World #2 tank in NA right now. But is he at least currently? Do we think it's like this? I mean, since Shark won, we got to give the #1 to him. But do we think Cold World is at least like, last 2 games was a tank gap? Okay. But were the first 3 games a tank gap? Shark, yeah. I think Shark definitely, like, you know, of course, they won. He's #1. If C9 would have won, and I'm not talking about total career. Shark all day. If we talk about career, Shark is the better roamer, right? He has more freaking gold medals around his neck. He's got more international experience. He's been there, done that. This is just another Friday to him. But do we think, like, at least in current skill, Cold World is closing that distance? The gap being closer, but Shark's will better. Fair.
The comeback! Cloud9 able to make a match not in their favor. Their synergy is coming alive. It feels like they're decoding Cloud9 right now for game #2. The Wild Sharks play though. Best player make the most out of the setup. Takes down Z the way the Dragons for the knockup. Who finds best player to respond basic? Finds Shark. Dropping for both sides.
I think so. I think Cold World has definitely closed the distance. DJ Y.
Secure victory.
DJ Yummy. DJ Yummy. Bro, you need a cool intro. Let me do like a cool video intro for you. Be like, where'd you find this? DJ Y. Coming from the trap. Real trap exclusive. This is some real DJ Y shit. DJ Y. You know? Come on, man. Real yap shit. Oh, that would be so good. Real yap shit. Ah! Why didn't I think of that? Where is the group draw and are you part of M6? Who is your daddy and what does he do? You guys don't know where that line's from, but hey, it's okay. Real yap shit. DJ Y, dance to ice cream, yummy. How do I find it, bro? Someone send me the link. Send me the link on Discord. Don Esajamaru. Oh, this one.
Do the ice cream yummy? Oh my god, yo, should we do the ice cream yummy dance?
Yummy.
Not that. Do you know that? Bro, why are they telling me to do the ice cream yummy?
Because that's what they want.
Yummy.
No? I mean, you asked for it.
I'm looking at, bro.
Nah, we're not gonna do that shit. What the fuck, yo?
Just do it, bro.
Relax.
Stop being a little bitch.
Good night.
Okay. Alright, bro, I have to do it, bro. Okay, let's do it. Okay. How to do it?
Okay, wait, let me watch the stream then.
What the fuck? Yo, I can't do that. I cannot do that, bro. I literally cannot do that, bro. Listen, I literally cannot do that shit. What do you mean you
Bro,
can?
stop yapping and do it.
Chat, do we actually do it or not? Do we actually do it? Chat, do we do it? Okay, okay, let me put it on screen. All right, you know what? Let me.
My guy decided he was gonna do it 5 minutes ago, bro. He knew he was gonna do it. Stop milking it. Stop milking the chat, bro.
Let me put out the. Nah, because we actually hit a lot of viewers. We actually have to do it. Okay, ice cream. Okay, I'll put it on screen. Okay, I'll put it on the screen. Hold up.
Thank you for the ice cream, so good. Wow, delicious strawberry. Ice cream.
I cannot, bro. Nah, I literally cannot, bro. Listen.
Yummy. Ice cream good. Ice cream yummy.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do it. Okay, you know what? It's a promise. It's a promise. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it. Okay. Hold on, bro. What the fuck? That's so cringe. No. Look at me doing. Look at my hands doing.
Bro, if this guy keeps milking the chat, DJY. Ice cream yummy.
Bro, guys, get your cameras ready,
DJ
guys.
Yummy.
Get your recorder ready, guys.
Oh, yeah,
Come on, guys.
Thank you for the
Thank you for the ice cream.
Thank you for the ice cream.
Ice cream yummy. Ice cream.
That's it, bro. You better do the whole thing.
Don't do that.
That was all we got, bro.
Okay.
You guys baited me for
Nah,
that?
that was too short. Okay.
I swear to God, DJY.
I'll do at least 5 seconds. Okay, 5
Come
seconds.
on.
I'm gonna remove my
Thank
YouTube
you.
account so I can
Come on, DJY.
Ice cream yummy. Ice cream good.
Ice cream
Okay,
yummy.
that's done. That's it.
Bro.
No.
Ice cream yummy.
Bro.
Ice cream good.
Bro, I swear to fucking God.
Never do that.
Is that all we're getting?
Ew, wow.
All right, chat. Let me look at the
Bro,
meme
if
review.
Asajamaru, first of all, if Asajamaru clickbaits me one more time with these failed fall throughs, and not only that, bro, DJY as well.
Bro, all right, guys. I think I should be ready to get cooked.
I wanted a yummy dance.
No, I don't want to see it again. No.
So weak, bro. DJY.
Okay, guys, let's go. What's this?
You wussed out, bro.
No. Oh. Ah!
Oh, no, people
oh
already
my
clipped
days.
it.
No. Chill out, chat. Chill. Listen, what did I do? Oh my God, I regret everything I done. I have regretted everything I done. I 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 have regretted everything I done, chat. Okay.
That face right there, though. That face
What have I
right there.
done? What have I done, chat?
What have I done? Wallahi, I'm cooked.
And I even sang. Why did I sing, bro? I shouldn't have sing, bro.
I shouldn't have sing,
Why did
bro.
I do that?
Bro, I would have owned that shit, bro. I would have owned it, bro. Nah, I'll only do it. I can't just do it. There's got to be like something at stake, you know? There's got to be like, you know, what did he have, like a goal? Like if he hit so many viewers or something like that. Not gonna lie though, it's kind of weak, bro. TREX, do it, please. What do I get, bro? Here's the thing. I'll do it, and I'll kill it, bro. I'll kill it. I'll fucking kill it, bro. I'll do the best ice cream yummy you've ever seen. I'll make the girls go ice cream yummy, okay? But I'm not just gonna do it for nothing, bro. I don't ice cream yummy for free. I don't ice cream yummy for free, okay? Only my wife gets to see the ice cream yummy for free. You guys understand? Only the wifey gets to see the ice cream yummy for free. I'll put something really hard. If somehow we hit 1,000 viewers tonight, I'll do the ice cream yummy before the stream ends. But I don't think that's gonna happen, yo. I don't think that's gonna happen. All right, so yeah, there you go. All right, what are we looking at next? Where's the oh? Onic ID? Where's that video? From Coach Yeb with love, bro. Am I gonna cry? Our legacy remains and we are family, so no goodbyes. Salute, mi familia.
Mana headset gue ya?
Minutes. We got time to kill, right?
Apaan nih? From Coach Yeb.
From
Eh,
Coach Yeb.
Lagu tontonnya kali ya?
Fucking USB drive, bro.
Ya.
Bro, look at all them trophies.
Masuk woy.
Yeah, damn, bros.
Kita nonton dulu bro. Nonton.
Maaf, gua nggak bisa nemenin perjalanan kalian lagi. Tapi percaya guys, gua akan selalu pantau dari jauh dan doain yang terbaik buat kalian. And remember, we are still family, right? Dan message juga buat Adi, my partner in crime. Makasih buat semua. Kita kerja bareng, kita belajar bareng, kita menang bareng, kalah bareng.
Damn.
Didik anak-anak.
Rest in
TLPH. Cewek. Kapten, cincin. Sekarang lu yang paling dewasa di Oni. Jadi lu ada job deh sih, kayak tolong lu bikin dewasa juga anak-anak. Lu yang salah satu ngelid mereka, dan lu udah tahu sih, lu yang salah satu pemain pintar sih. Jadi good luck aja buat nextnya. Kiboy, boy. Manado. Yang paling sweet di anak-anak gua.
The sweetest guy among the boys.
Dan lu udah belajar sih, maksud gua banyak hal yang lu ketemu sepanjang kita bareng. Lu belajar banyak. Semoga lu dapat yang terbaik buat lu. Dan lu jago banget sih, sumpah. Ya kan? Kasih tahu gua dong. Kasih lihat gua lagi. Oke, pas gua nonton dari jauh. Ya, ketemu lagi.
But this makes sense. Too much drama, huh? This is the first time I coached a video like this. But I don't know, man. It does, like Coach Yeb, they've been doing this for so long and got so close to Worlds. And it's just, there's been a storyline following this team for a while now, man. I think it deserves the video. I think more teams deserve, like, and it's a team that we've had so much insight into. Like, I would feel kind of robbed if we didn't get something like this.
Dan, waduh, buat Suns. Gimana nih, gua? Lu yang bikin gua senang setiap hari sih. Gimana nih kalau gua di PH? Kayaknya gua harus print foto lu ya, biar gua bisa lihat muka lu ya tiap hari. Lang, lu tahu, lu jago banget sih, kayak maksud gua pasti kalian semua jago banget kan, cuman lu emang beda sih, soalnya bukan manusia kan. Dan sekarang gua seneng banget, gua lihat lu improvement lu out game dan lu dewasa, kayak sampai ajarin anak baru. Banyak yang gak usah cerita di sini. Cuman gue bangga banget sama lu, sumpah. Gue nggak pikir lu bisa gitu. Kayak sumpah lu kayak sih.
What is he saying?
Buat
where do we watch the draws? You watch the draws right here, bro.
Makasih banyak buat respect
in like 10 minutes.
Ya maaf kalau yang gua kurang kasih kesempatan, tapi yang gua suka banget sama lu respect gua, apapun decision gua doain yang best for you. Dan lu keren banget dari dulu, dari M3 yang pas gua ketemu lu. Ya makasih banyak CP Bailey. Dan buat Lutfi P,
not gonna lie, I just want to see what he says to Kyrie, bro.
Gua nunggu lu balik di scene kita MPL. Lu kasih yang terbaik.
I want to see what he says to Kyrie.
Kasih yang Gilang dong. Dia doang yang itu
bro.
Sekarang. Butuh lu.
Don, he sucked. You missed it, bro.
Kasih tahu lagi.
You missed it.
Buktiin lagi sama semua.
It already happened.
Oke, Pi.
I got some of my photos finally, but they're not ready to be posted yet.
Nih, Res. Makan aja semua. Anak-anaknya yang pesan. Ya makan terus pokoknya.
Who's chopping up on it? My lungs is klein.
Potensi lu besar banget, Res. Besar banget. Cuman lu harus buktiin sama orang-orang, apalagi sendiri lu. Gak usah dengerin yang lu jago banget, Res. Lu jago banget, itu doang yang lu dengerin. Lu jago banget sama gendut. Oke? Ya. Makasih banyak sama kalian semua. Gua belajar banyak. Ops. Woi, Kai. Lu jangan nangis ya. Jangan nangis, Kai. Kayaknya gue nggak usah kasih message gue di sini. Kayaknya gue nggak kuat sih. Dan sorry, gue harus balik duluan ke PH. Ingat aja, Kai. Walaupun gak ada gue, the show must go on. Oke? Love you, Kai. Dan buat semua.
Damn. Because him and Kai came over together. That's tough, bro. That one hit.
Walaupun gak ada.
No, there is no me.
The show must go on.
Show must go on.
Love you, Kai. Dan buat semua. Sumpah.
Like 30 minutes till the draw, man.
Good luck banget. Thank you.
Damn, bro.
Ya, makasih banyak sama ya kita udah setim dari season 8 ngerayain di private aja.
Apa ya, paling kalau dari gua ya gua ngucapin makasih banyak buat coach ya. Salah satu coach yang menurut gua game paling bagus yang pernah gua ketemu. Ya ngerangkul banget lah anak-anak semua. Ya meskipun dimanapun lo berada ya kita tetap ya maksudnya gua tetap doain yang
I mean, he's been their coach. He's been some of their like most of their coach for what 2 years now.
Lepasin aja.
Since what like
Gua nggak tahu ini
times?
beneran apa enggak. Gua bener-bener nggak tahu ini beneran apa enggak. Tapi
ini.
Gue cuman berterima kasih juga sama ilmu-ilmu konsep yang banyak ngasih impact besar lah ke di in-game, out-game gitu-gitu. Ya cuman bisa berterima kasih ya, pastinya kalau ini beneran ya pasti bakal sedih banget karena gue sering banyak bercanda juga sama konsep. Dia ya setiap hari lah kalau mau stream dimanapun sering bercanda. Tapi ini gue nggak tahu percaya apa enggak ini beneran apa enggak sih. Ini kalau ini beneran ya pasti sedih banget lah karena kehilangan sosok konsep juga.
Like I keep saying, if this is real,
yang bisa kita
like bro doesn't believe it. Like dude doesn't believe it. Trex, where can we watch Group Draw? You can watch it right here. Starts in like 30 minutes.
Saya sendiri juga karena benar-benar ngebantu banyak lah dari
Group Draw's like 30 minutes, guys.
Di out game sama in game dia benar-benar banyak bantu lah. Dan cuman bisa bilang terima kasih dan kita semoga ketemu di turnamen internasional. Thank you Kosep. Sehat-sehat terus buat keluarga.
Kalau dari gua buat Kosep ya makasih banyak udah
official channel. It's just
banyak
MLB
banget
Esports,
dari awal
man.
gua masuk sini juga masuk Onyx sampai kemarin terakhir di season 14 udah ngasih kesempatan juga main, kasih banyak juga. Ya itu sih paling ya sedih pasti gara-gara ya semuanya juga bercanda sama dia ngerangkul juga pasti ya, sedih sih kehilangan konsep juga. Cuman ya kita respect aja sama decision yang dia buat, semoga lancar terus apapun yang dilakukan aja sih.
Dari gue sih ini apa ya? Makasih sih buat udah percayain gue buat main di season 14 dan sorry aja hasilnya gak maksimal. Ya gue ya semoga gue bisa ini juga lah berkembang sama makasih ilmunya. Semoga
this is the official stream
di sana.
Buat Coach ya, El Dimensky, The Way of Denver.
Trex, to be honest about Anakadi since they kicked Boost, all his energy. I mean, it does kind of feel like since they kicked Boost, they've, which is crazy because everyone always gave Boost shit, but.
Terus intinya semoga.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Dan gue yakin kita masih bisa bareng lah. Ya gitu sih.
Not crying.
Ya banyak hal yang gue belajar juga. Gue lebih dewasa, lebih ngerti banyak hal, lebih belajar juga mau di kehidupan.
Coach juga bisa lebih banyak di perpisahan terakhir internasional. Ya ketemu kita lah di grand final internasional.
Oh, they'll be at the grand finals.
Lembaran foto gila.
Oh God.
Aku coba ingat lagi warna bajumu ke.
Oh shit, you know what that background music is right there? Damn. Why does it look like shit, bro? There it is. Esports integrated. What's KBS? Unten. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something to drink and go pee real quick. Honestly, they should just go get some random dude off the streets to do the draw. Like, they should just pull some random ass dude, be like, hey, come in here real quick. Pull these things out of a hat. Can ML beat League of Legends peak viewership record? What was their peak this year? What was their peak this year? Oh, what was their peak? 6.9? Can we beat 6.9? Honestly? What did we do last year? I think we could beat 6.9. I think maybe we could beat 6.9. I don't know. I think it's possible. Grabbing the wrong one, bro. I think the real thing is, can we do... Here's the real question, right? It's not about just beating 6.9, right? It's about staying above 4 for multiple fucking things, right? Like look at League's views, right? They did, right now, what's crazy though, look at this. Top matches by peak viewers. RQ Hoshi's up there. Our QTL ID is up there. Oh, I don't have pro. Oh, I wanted to see what did what's it called end up doing? I don't have an account, bro. What did MCC end up peaking at, bro? Do you guys see it? Am I missing it? They peaked at 20K. The Russian tournament, the freaking MCC. I know we peaked at 84. Gormy, what's up? I don't know, is Mirko watch partying? Mobazane Granger permaban on M6. That's okay. It's all right if there's more, as like if they just add, like here's the thing, right? If Suyo and Alpha stay good, and then they make Granger good as well, and they make something else good as well, it just leads more options, right? Weird. Supposedly there's gonna be like some speeches. This is gonna start with some speeches and then some other stuff. Yeah, the season 14 viewership is actually crazy. The fact that it went to what was it, 3.9 mil or something? Did I watch the Turkey finals? I did not. Over the next like week or two, we're going to be watching a lot of the finals and everything and yada, 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 yada. Yeah, they peaked at, yeah, 3.9 mil. MPL Indonesia, 3.9 mil peak. Crazy. Malaysia peaked at 812. Honestly, it's a good year. It's a good year for MLBB around the world, I feel like. TREX, can I ask for your non-biased opinion about mid laners? What do you mean? I don't know who's saying MLBB is dying, bro. Esports charts stopped counting MCC? No, it didn't, bro. What do you mean? Tuned in, bro. And everyone talking about HO. What did HOK didn't even do like crazy numbers, bro. Their championships did 388,000, bro. Championship did 388,000. What is the biggest esports now? League and then us. If we're just talking viewership, League and then us. How's Valorant doing? Valorant's numbers really aren't crazy either, man. PUBG Global Championship still ongoing, peaked at 718 so far. Dota 2? Look, bro, we'll look up. Dota's not doing too hot, I feel like, honestly. Sadly. The international, the 2024 international peaked at 1.5, bro. Their worlds peaked at 1.5, bro. I mean, they beat last year's, but they lost to the year before 2022. What was like their peak? International 10 was 2.7. 40 mil prize pool, bro. They blew their load, man. That's crazy, bro. Imagine having 40 mil prize pools. Crazy, bro. The highest peak match right now is FNOC versus FCAP back in M5. Almost 5.1 mil. M4 World Championship is number 2. Black versus RQ Hoshi, 4.2 mil. RQ Hoshi versus TLIZ, 3.9. Fnatic Onic versus Black, 3.6. FNOP PH versus RQ Hoshi, 3.1 for M3 World Championship. I look sleepy? No, I'm just waiting. Bro, they extended the timer. Oh my God. They're trying us, man. Oh yeah, the numbers are... Every year the numbers have gone up so far. Every year the numbers have gone up. The goal this year is to beat this number right here, boys. That's the goal. Global rank position. This is the number 3 most watched series of all time. And we're talking all time in the history that Esports Charts has been taking in E-Charts. Bro, when was this? Yeah, but this is all time. This is back in 2021 that it hit this. This is back in 2021. Free Fire was booming in 2021, bro. Free Fire was booming in 2021, huh? Brawl Stars with the 1.1 mil viewership, baby. It probably was big in 2019, but this was just their... I mean, I'm sure this was probably like their lead up. What happened to Free Fire, bro? Lilo's Papa, what's up? I'm sorry, Quantum Christ. I'm confused by that. What's the purpose of prize pool for the US for us the viewers? Oh, you mean like what is the purpose of it for us the viewers? Even MLBB get 1 billion prize, us viewers won't get any. We are watching World Championship support MLBB, and it is fair. And I will say this, man. I've said this from the beginning. MLBB, you gotta think, esports is still not a very, you guys have to understand, esports is not a very profitable organization just yet. Very few teams actually turn a profit. Very few, like, not many people turn profit off of esports. And I think a lot of games and a lot of leagues and a lot of places around the world thought it was going to evolve much faster. And they got a lot of investors, and they put these huge prize pools up and all these lights and all these shiny things. And then they just realized, wait, this is just a money pit right now. Because the thing is, one of the major points we have to understand is that over 50% of the viewership, probably 70, 80, maybe even 90% of the viewership are people in their early 20s or are teenagers who are not spending money on jerseys, are not spending money on merchandise, are not spending money on things to help teams and stuff profit. It's not like we're watching football where you got a bunch of people in their 30s to 50s watching who are going to malls and buying merchandise and going and buying $1,000 tickets for grand finals and things like that. So the thing is I think Moonton understood this, and they didn't blow their load too early, right? It's like, we're going to start off with a nice prize, a prize pool that is enough, right? 700,000, 750,000, whatever. Went up to 800, did 800 for 2 times. And now we're bumping it up to $1 million, but never really like tried to rush things, never tried to put on this huge show. I'm not wrong. That's Faker. That's one player. We're talking, let's just say, yeah, there's probably about 20 players in League of Legends that are actually doing extremely well. Maybe 10 teams out of how many pro teams around the world? You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? And in MLBB, how many teams do you actually think are turning a profit? I don't think there's more than 10. You think there's more than 10 MLBB teams that are actually turning a profit? China is playing MLBB, and they're not winning. They didn't win HOK either once they started letting all the other countries in. My point is that esports is still in a place where it's not. Yes, there are few people, there are some players, and there's a good amount of players that are making good money off of this. But the orgs themselves, and there's a lot of orgs that also not doing, like, you know, there's a lot of orgs that probably aren't doing well. I know that esports in China is a national sport, but all I'm saying is, well, you just said if they started playing MLBB, no one would be able to beat them. But now you're backstepping, bro. You're backstepping. They're not serious in MLBB. Like, well, I'm just saying, man. Mobazane supports NACT with money? How does Mobazane support NACT with money? I mean, he brings in views. Mobazane's not like funding the prize pool. And without NACT, a platform for Mobazane to play on, Mobazane would not be able to compete, so Mobazane's not supporting NACT. I think it is a symbiotic relationship, right? Dave is not, what do you, guys, Dave's not paying for NACT. NACT is a Moonton event. NACT is completely fueled by Moonton. All the money, all the prize pool, it is completely Moonton. You guys gotta get your news. You guys are reading fake news, man. Y'all gotta get off that Fox and CNN, man. Get off of that mainstream cable news, man. By symbiotic, I mean that both need each other to live, right? Zane needs NACT because it's his path to play competitively and get to an international stage, right? Without an NACT, Zane wouldn't be able to compete. But without Zane, NACT wouldn't get great views. So it's a symbiotic relationship. Bro, NACT is not a private tournament. Everything is paid for by Moonton. It just doesn't have the label of MPL. It's all of these events here, like MCC, like most of them are all powered by Moonton. They just don't have the copyright of Mobile Legends Professional League. Because there's a certain like it has to, once you put MPL on it, it needs to hit a certain criteria, right? Of professionalism, of maybe it needs to all be in person, whatever it needs to be, right? But NACT is Moonton. It's always been Moonton. You mean NACT needs Zane because of how many years streamed in YT and he made his money? No, I mean that when Zane plays an NACT, it helps us get views. It helps NACT get views because people like to watch Zane play. But without NACT, Zane could not play. So it's a, I don't know, man. I can't explain it. I'm sorry. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I apologize. I don't know. I can't anymore. I can't. Guys, we're not going to get an MPL. NACT is our MPL. I don't think it's ever going to have the name MPL, guys. Maybe one day, maybe. But I personally, I don't think so. I think even if we went full all in person, they would probably keep the label of NACT. Look at MCC. Look at the EEC. Like, look at the Russian qualifiers. All that was in person, but they still have the name Mobile Legends Continental Championship, right? I don't understand why there's this hang up on like a singular word. Like if it was MPL, if it had the name MPL, it wouldn't change anything, guys. Does everyone understand that? Like if Moonton said, "All right, NACT, you can have the name MPL North America now." Nothing would actually change. The teams wouldn't change, the players wouldn't change, the format wouldn't change. It's just a name, guys. It's just a name. Just a name. MAGA Professional League. Is that Miss Liz Beth's? Liz, you want to join? You want to watch group draw with me? PC. I mean, I'm not with anybody, so I guess you wouldn't be joining. I guess it'd be more of like, do you want a VC and watch group draw with me? MPL have a huge effect. It wouldn't, though. Not like it's going to make more players... Not like it's going to make our players way better or anything. It's still going to be the same thing. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if we like, anything that whatever you would do with MPL, you could do with NACT, right? Like, let's just say you want to franchise the league. You could make NACT a franchise league. My point being is that the name is just a name. It's about much more than that. She's at work. Oh my God, Liz. Can you just say hi to my viewers? My viewers just want to hear your wonderful voice, Liz. Just give us, listen, I'm going to be in the VC in my Discord, and you just got to jump in and go, Ada viewers, have a good day. Feel free to jump in whenever. Wins my flight to... Nice try, bro. Nice try. Wins your flight to Malaysia. I love how he doesn't even ask if I'm going to M6. He's just like, yo, when's your flight to Malaysia? Like he knows I'm going or something. Like there's been some announcement that I'm going to M6.
Hi guys, make sure to donate to TREX so we can have an MPL. Thank you.
We love you, Liz. Liz really just joined. W Liz. W Liz in the chat, yo. W Liz in the chat. She's working, but she made time to show up in the TREX Discord. W Liz, bro. Liz deserves an emote. We gotta make her an emote. We gotta make Liz an emote. Somebody find a silly picture of Liz that we can make into an emote. Scan through. Whoever sends me, here we go, guys. Here we go. Whoever sends me the best picture of Liz to use as an emote in my chat will get a free skin. Free skin. You got to post it in the Discord. We'll vote on it like in the next couple days. Whoever sends me the best picture of Liz to turn into a emote, you know, like this one. We have Mirko here. We got G the Ico here. We got TREX. We need a Liz emote. We've now made an announcement. Send me a good picture, Liz, so we can win. Does she get royalties? Sure, I'll give her 10 cents on every 100 every sub. Here we go. Every sub that subs and says I subbed for the Liz emote, I'll give her 50% of. If you sub and you say you subbed for the Liz emote, I'll give her 50%. There you go. Ooh, do we need a totally put up. We could have a. We need a. Honestly, having an emote of each caster would be awesome. I sub for the. I sub for the Liz future emote. I can get 1 cent. No, I'll give you. I think a sub is like $3, so she'll get $1.50 for every sub if they sub for the Liz emote. Kronos, what's up, bro? Give me the mod. Oh, bro. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. You have to earn the mod in this chat. Just being cool doesn't get you the mod, bro. Ricky3, you actually have to sub for the Liz emote, though. I got love for you, Kronos. I got love for you, Kronos. No, my bad. Membership, not sub. I mean membership. You have to member up for the Liz emote. Everyone's gonna be like, I sub for Liz. Kronos, I'm gonna give you mod, but you're not allowed to do anything. All right? You're not allowed to do anything right now. We sub into Liz. Who's a Liz sub? This went way wrong. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Liz, of course you can have mod. Damn, that I gave it so easily to Liz. Now I feel bad for Kronos. Liz, you can now use the cool emotes. Bro, I've known Liz for a while in person. Of course she gets mod. Where's Ken at, bro? Ken, I saw you earlier. Where you at, man? There he is. BTK, Ken, give me a hot take, bro. Give me a hot take, bro. Give me something that we can... Oh, wait.
It all started in...
Oh, shit!
2019. That's when the first
I'm whiffing.
M series was ever held. And it was held here in Malaysia. And ever since then, the M series has evolved, has grown. The previous M series, the common theme is about greatness. First, we dared to be great.
First, we dared to be great.
Afterwards, we became better than great.
We became better than great.
For this year, teams will fight, will aspire to be greater than ever.
Greater than ever!
Hello everyone, my name is Afel, and welcome to the M6 Unveiling Greater Than Ever.
Yeah! America!
Today we'll be unveiling all of the amazing events that will be held all throughout M6. Because our goal is not just make M6 an amazing tournament, but an amazing
it's to make
event
it
for Malaysians
greater than ever
and everyone across the globe.
Everyone.
We'll also be doing the drawings for the wildcard stage as well as
the Swiss stage.
That one is going to be very entertaining. I
Very
wish
entertaining.
all the best for all the teams. And before
Impact
we move
fun.
forward, I would like to say thank you very much to everyone attending for this event. Thank you very much to the media, members of the government, cosplayers,
Our guy's
and everyone
glowing right now,
watching
bro.
at home. Now, before we begin, I would like to invite our good friend, Mr. Vicky Rizal Maudin, Munton Games, Marketing and Business Development Lead, to share with us a few words before we start the day. Mr. Vicky Rizal, the stage is yours.
Mr. Vicky Rizal. Munton Games. Impact.
Hello and good morning. Assalamualaikum everybody. Yang berhormat Adam Adli, the Deputy Minister of Youth and Sports. Ahmed Faris, CEO of Impact Integrated. Simon Lim,
Elgin,
the co-owner of Selangor Red Giants.
Let's go,
Team Vamos,
Pika.
media friends, KOL,
Pika, what are you
ladies and
doing right now,
gentlemen,
bro?
passionate esports enthusiasts. A warm welcome to the M6 unveiling greater than ever. To start, I would like to share my appreciation to Deputy Minister of Youth and Sports, YB Adam Adli, and KBS for your continued support for MLBB
Bro, I
Esports.
drank all my tea.
My heartfelt thanks to the whole team at ESI2 for being gracious hosts at the Space Rubiks. The M6 World
20 minutes
Championship is more than
yapping.
just an esports event. It's a celebration of sporting culture
Where'd
and
you
passion
find
at the
this?
pinnacle of MLBB
This is a
esports.
real Yap
As one of the
exclusive.
world's most popular esports
Real
events,
Yap shit.
loved, watched by millions, the
I love
M6 will bring spotlight onto Malaysia for more than 3 weeks, allowing Malaysians to showcase
Cameraman.
our warm hospitality
Steady hand-
and
steady hand,
ability
cameraman.
to host major
Cam-
international events. The 6th edition of
You guys,
M-Series will
stop
welcome
shaking
23
that.
teams from more than 16 regions. The M6 World Championship has been more than a year
I give
in the
100
making.
person for the
We have
person who tells me if
partnered
it's
with
true that
myriad
TREX is in love
industries
with
and
Lisbeth.
governmental support. Without the support of our long-term partners like Hotlink,
So,
Asus
you'll give me
ROG,
$100.
and ESI, we will not be here
I'm in love with
and where we are
Lisbeth.
at today. The esports industry has come a long way.
I take Cash
and
App,
brings great
Zelle,
value to
PayPal,
non-endemic
whatever
brands,
you want, man.
organizations, and community.
You can send me a check in the mail.
As a local brand based in
Whatever you
Kuala
want.
Lumpur, is an example of how the M6 and esports are bringing economic benefits to homegrown brands and bringing their wonderful creations to international audience. Thank you to the Malaysian government for being strong advocate for esports, supporting Malaysia's rise as global powerhouse in the world-leading mobile esports game. Thank you to all of the teams that are participating in MPL Malaysia for elevating the standard of
Sell
esports in
out.
Malaysia. I believe with competitive
Hey man,
with
it's
the
hard out
competition
here.
This season,
We just got hit by 2
that we just had
hurricanes.
These 2 teams, SRG and Vamos,
We got
are the
presidents
best
getting elected all
representatives that will be
crazily.
representing us in M6.
America's going
Thank
down.
you as well to our ecosystem,
It's hard out
our
here.
media, our content creators, our KOL, our friends, and all the people who are working either front end or back end. The growth of MLBB Esports
Might have a
in
third
Malaysia
hurricane.
is because of all of your hard work and dedication. To fans around the world,
Listen, you don't have to
Malaysia
send
is
it by Birds
ready
Pay.
for
You just
your
buy
arrival.
like
We
50.
just
You
concluded
just
the biggest
gift 50
ever
memberships
MPL
to the
Malaysia
chat.
Playoff, which received
30 memberships to the chat.
peak
There you go.
concurrent viewers with more than 30,000 footfall during our playoffs in Johor. I'm very excited to host everyone at M6. We have multiple activities lined up. We have M6 Carnival, we have M Summit, and with the new format in M6, we hope to deliver accelerating world-class esports experience to our community, the Malaysian fans. This is for you. Let's bring the hype. Kita tunjukkan gaya kita. Let's show the world our Malaysian hospitality.
I didn't
and
vote
unique
for
identity.
anybody.
And lastly, today we will hold the group stage draws.
The
for
last real
world's
one we
top
had was
MLB
Bernie
team,
Sanders.
where the fates of your favorite teams at
He
M6
should have been
will
our
be told.
president
So with that,
8 years ago or
all
whatever.
the best to all the teams and good luck. Let's work together to deliver a greater than ever M6. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fikri Rizal. And let me just say, hearing his speech reminded me of the days when I just started in this industry.
Bernie was a
5
real
to
one.
6 years
Shout out to
ago.
Bernie.
We're getting just 100,000 people's worth of attention is difficult. But now,
Shout out to
we're
Mr.
almost
Sanders.
going to the 1 million mark. And we will continue our agenda today by inviting Yang Berhormat Puan Adam Adli bin Abdul Halim, Deputy Minister of Youth and Sports of Malaysia, to give his speech. Again, thank you very much to Mr. Adam Adli for his continued support in esports.
Thank you, Lafel. Ahmed Faris Amir, CEO of Esports Integrated, ESI. Mr. Fikri Rizal Mahrudin, Acting and Business Development
Another
Lead,
speech.
Buntuan Games. Selangor Red Giant and Team Vamos,
Let's
two
go.
outstanding teams who will proudly be representing Malaysia at the M6 World Championship. Members of the media, esports enthusiasts, distinguished guests, and everyone who's gathered for this exciting occasion today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to first of all welcome
Do I think
everyone
Hoon has a chance against
at this,
Sunset Lover?
who's gathered today It is an honor
Maybe.
to join you today.
Sunset
for
Lover's the best
M6
one on the team,
unveiling, greater than ever.
He's the best player on the team.
My deepest thanks to Munton Games for this invitation and to ESI for hosting us.
Do I think Chicken's
in
better
this
than Bomba?
remarkable venue.
Yeah.
Nearly a year ago, we stood together on the M5 stage in Manila, announcing Malaysia
think
as
Zayn
the
is better
host
than their
for
jungler?
M6.
Yeah.
Today, as we approach the M6 World Championship, we
He
celebrate a significant
goes good.
milestone.
He goes
with
young
the
and he's
M6
good,
group stage
and I think
draw.
he's going to be way, 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 way better the more he
Congratulations to all
plays.
23
But I
teams
still don't
that
know
have
if
made it
he's
this far in the journey.
best one on the team. I think
Esports
Sunset Lover is the
has
best one on
grown
the team.
tremendously, both globally and here in Malaysia. Our games industry has seen an average growth of 8.9% annually since 2020, with over 50% of Malaysians now actively engaged as gamers. This robust ecosystem offers diverse career
Living
pathways
Bombs.
from professional athletes to
Living
team
Bombs.
owners, content creators, and event
Shout out to Living
organizers.
Bombs.
A prime example is our own Solos, once a national MLBB athlete,
For the
now
shirt.
the most watched Malaysian creator and co-owner of Team Vamos, who
We
will proudly
vibing.
represent Malaysia in M6.
We
His
got the Living
inspiring
Bombs
journey
shirt
is
on
being
right now.
adapted into a film, Game of Life, set for release next year. Ladies and gentlemen, hosting M6 reaffirms Malaysia's status as an ideal location for international events and esports tourism. The M Series is among
Somebody
the
buy
most,
this man a
the
lint roller.
most
Don't
watched
talk.
esports events
Where's my
globally,
lint
and
roller
hosting it
at,
here in Malaysia
Oh
brings
my God,
not
it is
only
that bad,
visibility
huh?
but economic benefits
Listen, man,
to
I got
local
cats.
communities.
I
Through
got
this
cats
event,
and dogs.
we showcase our unique culture and unmatched hospitality, positioning Malaysia as a key player in esports and tourism. Ladies and gentlemen, in the recent Malaysia Madani Budget 2025, the government allocated
Sabo is
20
good, but
million
world's best
ringgit
roamer?
Malaysia to strengthen our
World's best
esports
roamers?
ecosystem. This funding will support
You're putting him
training,
above.
TVET integration, local
What
tournaments,
makes him better than
and
Shark,
the
bro?
development of esports facilities. We recognize that our young people need access to these resources to compete internationally, and our commitment ensures that Malaysia continues producing world-class talents in esports. The success of the Selangor Red Giants at the Mid-Season Cup 2024 in Saudi Arabia, where they won Malaysia's first major international MLBB title, is a testament to our capabilities. However, this success is only the beginning. We must continuously invest in nurturing
That's because
and
Sunset has
supporting
played in
our
like
next
5 M
generation
series,
of
bro.
esports champions.
He's played in 5 M series.
We are deeply appreciative of
He
partners
only
like
got in
Munton Games
top
who support the
4
industry
or whatever, top
from
4,
the
5,
grassroots
and
level
1.
through the global events like the M6. The MLBB Academy League Malaysia, launched by Munton Games, provides young players with structured pathways into professional
I'm not hating, bro. I'm just saying, I don't know if we call him the best,
MPL
bro.
Malaysia's
One of the
most
best.
popular national league.
We're reaching, bro.
The government is dedicated to empowering esports
I'm a fan of
companies,
Sunset Lover. I'm a
ensuring
fan of Sawo,
that
but
Malaysians can
I
fully
don't know if I
embrace
would
the
call them
opportunities offered
one of the
by
best
this
roamers in the
dynamic
world.
industry. As a conclusion, as we enter the final preparations for M6, I share the excitement and anticipation felt by so many. On behalf of all Malaysians, I extend a warm welcome to the players, fans, and
I got you,
esports
Living Bombs.
enthusiasts who will join us soon here.
If
we have
I
a
end up
host
going to M6,
of
I'll shoot you a
activities
message.
planned and eagerly look forward to sharing them with all of you in the coming weeks. To the teams competing, best of luck in the draw, and may
I'm gonna have
M6
to go get another iced
be
tea,
an
bro.
unforgettable experience for everyone involved. Thank you, and
I'm gonna have to go get
Jumpa di
another iced tea.
M6.
Thank you very much, Yang Muhammad Tuan Adabali bin Abdul Halim. It's amazing to hear ever since 2020, the esports has been growing ever more since 2020. And we will continue by talking about M6. Again, we want to emphasize that M6 is not just a tournament,
Guys,
but an
don't
amazing
forget to
event
join
for
the Discord.
business, Malaysian,
Make
and
TREX's
the global
Discord
audience.
great again.
If I can draw your attention
Make
to the
Discord
screen,
great again,
we
okay,
have
guys?
plenty of events for everyone. First and foremost, we would like to show the M6 Summit, a business event to further elevate esports, economics, and understanding in Malaysia. As well, we have opening performances with Kuala Lumpur Orchestra, the first ever orchestra performance in M Series in collaboration with Kuala Lumpur City
Fuck you,
Hall.
Stormy.
For the audiences that will be coming to
Don't listen to this
Axiata
man,
Arena,
bro.
we
He's
have
full
the
of resentment,
M6 Carnival
hate,
as
and
well,
fear.
where the entry will be
Don't
for
listen to
free.
him, man.
We will have celebrity
He's
performances,
sad right now.
family-friendly booths, and other activities
He'll be back in
just
10
outside
seconds.
the Axiata Arena from the 13th to the 15th of December. And last but not least, the M6 Malaysia
That's
Membara
YAPFL.
event, an event where the community can celebrate the M6 World
There's no
Championship
M6 without
with
TREX, Wheezy, and
amazing
Private.
people, such
Damn,
as
bro.
Solos, Alif Irfan, Hairul Azrin, Zizan Raza, Ryan Bakery, Zubirhan, and
I want
many
FF
more
to win
at
too.
Bukit
I'm
Bintang
an FF
on
fan.
the 30th of November for the first ever MLBB Burning Torch. Now those are the sneak peeks of some of the events that you guys can expect.
But
for
now they're
M6.
Ulfendar.
Now before we move forward,
Ulfendar
before
or
M6, we
Ulfendar.
had a discussion where M6 had to be special. And for it to be special, we've created a new theme song
Miss Lizbeth
to
is
celebrate
working. Stop
M6.
bothering her, guys.
So now we're giving a little
talking
bit
to
of
my
a
host.
trailer, just a small sneak peek. So let's immerse ourselves in Game Never Over.
Oh. This is the theme song. I'm vibing. Drex, you talk about merch and everything, but look, MPLPH and ID fans are buying. Yes, I know those
And
are two
just in
leagues
that short
are
trailer, you
prospering.
can even
yes.
see the emotions
They
of
are,
all the players.
There's a few teams in
after winning
MPL,
their own
PH, ID,
region.
ID a little bit more.
And something that has to be said
But there's a
is
few
that the
teams that, with the
M-Series
amount of money that
has
they're probably
evolved.
outputting on
We've been here
housing for
5
players,
years.
housing
And
for
for
coaches,
M6,
paying their players and
we're
coaches'
moving
salaries,
forward. We're
paying the
changing up
franchise
the
fee,
format.
etc.,
Where for
etc.,
M6
etc.
will be
The jerseys that
here
they're
is
selling
the Swiss format.
for
Now I understand the Swiss
Filipino
format
prices
is
and
something
Indonesian
new
prices
to MLBB audiences.
probably is
and
not,
again,
you know.
it's understandable.
Point is,
and
is
because
that
of that, we have
most
prepared the video
teams and
to
players are
showcase
not
what does
profiting
the Swiss
in
format
esports.
entail for us in a upcoming M6. So with that, let's check out the M6
Most teams are
Swiss
not
format
profiting.
video.
Dude, you know what? I really don't get the Swiss format at all.
Actually, why do we even need to change? This was okay back in M4.
Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, exactly.
I'll just tell
Why don't we just
All
do
right,
it?
so this is how it's gonna work. You're gonna put...
So I heard you guys still don't understand the new game format. Don't worry about it. Behold, the answer to everything. My masterpiece!
Okay, hold on, what's going on?
Yeah, I think we should go.
Yeah, let's do that.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Don't worry. I'll explain everything. No concept of personal space.
So, as
This is
you
actually a good
may
video. I'm
know,
gonna be real.
only one winning team gets to move on from the wild cards.
Okay, I mean, but we know all of this.
What you didn't know was about the Swiss stage. There are 5 rounds in the Swiss stage, with each round consisting of a random redraw.
No more extensive prep, no more difficult hoops.
How many rounds do the teams actually have to play?
I knew you were interested. Teams will fight in a best of 1, and based on the results, are going to get slotted into 2 groups.
So, winners will draw to fight other winners, and losers will draw to fight other losers.
Your draw
Think of it might just be better than the M6 song.
All depend on your team's
Think of it's really not that
What's
bad,
the big
y'all.
deal? The big deal?
Hot take.
Think about it.
It's not that
If
bad of a
you
song.
overgame the system, will there be shocking losses for a better draw in the latter rounds? But you get it, right? Think of all the opportunities the teams have to face each other. 3 wins to qualify, 3 losses to be eliminated. Teams coming down from different regions, more matches before going home, and more chances for a comeback like we've never seen before. Oh, so that makes sense. So that the audience can grip
From the
on to
screen
the
to the
edge
ring
of
to
their
the
seat
pen to the
as they
thing.
watch teams desperately try to achieve the top spot every day.
Ah, so like same teams from the same region?
There's no avoidance for teams from the same region.
Oh, why though?
It's for the drama. PH not
for the drama.
MY. Eliminating MY. It's a format of unpredictability.
Now I'm getting excited. What about the knockout stage?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Lights!
Wait,
Yes.
what?
Just relax. Listen, just relax. Calm down.
Oh,
Based on the results of the Swiss stage, our 8 qualifying teams are then placed in 3 seed pools. From here, we draw to determine the first round of our double elimination knockout stage. From these seeds, teams will fight randomly drawn teams from the other seeds. Winning teams will advance to the upper bracket, while losing teams still have the chance to stay in the tournament, one step away from an epic comeback. One step away from elimination.
From elimination.
All the way to the grand finals!
Winston Charades there. Sorry, this actually is W.
guys, I think we should really go.
This
is where we end the video.
Come on, how are these teams gonna strategize?
Guys,
And there you go.
It's not
That
that hard.
is the Swiss
stage has been around
format.
for.
In case you guys are still
You guys gotta
wondering,
watch more sports,
just win.
man.
Winning
Swiss
is
stage
great.
isn't just like an
Losing
esports,
is not
League of
great.
Legends, Dota thing.
And now
like,
we'll move on. As you
it's
guys
really
can
big
see
in
on
chess.
the stage,
It's really
we
big
already
in a
have
lot
a
of
box
other.
and the balls here. Where we will begin by drawing the wildcard stage. Whew. All right, I'm excited for this one.
No, don't do it, Lavelle. Lavelle, don't do it.
No, not me.
I'll be right back.
Not me. Not. Okay. It's okay. We will be inviting YB Adam Adli to do the drawing alongside with Mr. Fikri Rizal. Please give a big round of applause. YB? It's not that hard, you know? So here we have YB Adam Adli as well as Mr. Fikri Rizal.
All right.
So as you guys can see, Moonton has taken extra steps to make sure I don't mess this up. Now, let's make this very simple. For the wildcard stage, we have Group A as well as Group B. Mr. YB Adam Adli will take the first ball. The first team will be going to Group A. The second team will be going in Group B. And then the third ball will be going in Group A until all 8 teams are seated in the wildcard stage. Now, YB, if you please.
Oh, this is wild card right here. It's gonna be China.
The very first team going into Group A is GK Esports.
Never mind, it's not China.
GK will be in Group A. And now we'll be continuing to see who will enter Group B.
RQ Akira. RQ Akira. Fuck.
Moving into Group B
I suck at
is
this.
the Mongols.
All right. This one.
And now we will push through to see which
It's
team
gonna be
is going
Ulfandar.
in Group A.
Ulfandar. Fuck, I was gonna say China.
Going into Group A is
That's not China.
Tianfeng Yao Guai.
Oh, that is China.
Yes. Thank you very much. I practice. And now for the team moving into Group B.
Wait, that's China, right? Nightmare.
Legion
Damn
Esports will be moving to Group B.
I'm literally getting every single one
And now
wrong,
4
guys.
teams have been selected. 4 more
All right,
teams
Insomnia,
to go.
INS, EECA, INS.
The third team going into Group A is Nightmare Esports.
Next
the third
one
team going
is Brazil.
into Group B.
Brazil. Bro, there's no way I'm going to get every single one of these wrong.
Incilio will be going in Group B. Now the final team.
All right, it's definitely going to be
Ulfendar.
Ulfendar.
Is.
We got one right. Okay.
Ulfendar.
Group B.
I'm sure that's correct. Thank you
I'm
very much.
calling it
And
now. I'm going
the
to let you guys
final
know
team
Ulfendar
that will
wins
be
Group
going
A.
Into
Ulfendar
Group
wins
B
Group
in the
A.
wildcard stage is RRQ Akira. So for now, we would like to revisit. These are the teams
I think
in Group A
Ulfendar
and
wins
Group
Group
B.
A.
In Group A, we have GK Esports, Tiang Fang Yao Guai, Nightmare Esports, and Ulfendar. Thank you very much for your support in the audience. I really appreciate it. For Group B, we have the Mongols, Legion Esports, Incilio, as well as RRQ Akira. And now, we will continue with the Swiss stage.
All right, here we go, boys.
Let me just say, YB, Mr. Fikri, the only words of advice I have for you guys is...
Just pick us first.
What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? Hold on, YB. Before you open up the ball, let me just explain to everyone.
My guy looks kind of nervous, I'm not going to lie.
The left side of the bracket as well as the right side of the bracket. What will happen is the first 8 teams the YB open up will be going to the left side, and the final 8 teams will be going to the right side. This will show the pairing. However, it will not be the final
open the egg.
Schedule for the M6 Swiss stage. This is just for the pairing. So now,
My
let's
guy's
begin.
twiddling
First
his
team
thumbs over
in
here on
left
the side
of the bracket.
This guy right here.
What's the worst that can happen?
Oh,
It's
that's
gonna be good.
XYG. Or KBG,
The first team
I mean.
is
KBG.
Keep Best Gaming. And now, the second team that will
game
be
1.
moving towards the left side of the bracket.
Oh, that's Mimar. Falcon.
Falcon Esports. So far, so good. So far, so good. Now the third team.
Bro, the rush, I feel like they're going too fast.
Is the M6 wild card slot.
Okay,
Whoever
okay.
wins the wild card will
I
be
feel like they're going way
stated
too
in
fast.
the left side of the bracket. Now the fourth team.
It's too fast. Slow down. Team Spirit.
Team Spirit. So far, getting a little bit nervous, not gonna lie.
I'm getting nervous
We're
too,
halfway
LaFell.
through on the left side of the bracket. And for the next
Twisted
team,
Minds.
Twisted Minds.
Bro, put down a PH or an
So
ID
far,
team
I'm pretty
already.
sure the teams that people are
If
waiting
no
for
PH or
hasn't been
ID
drawn
shows
just
up,
yet.
then there's no chance. I need a PH, an ID, and a
this looks
Malaysia
like the
team.
first.
Up next.
And looks like going into the left side
Team
is
Liquid ID.
Team Liquid Indonesia.
Okay. We have some possibilities
2
for
more
crazy
slots
matchups.
for the left side.
We have some possibilities for some good games. Who's that? Nip Flash.
IP Flash. We have one more team going to the
keep
left
hitting the wrong
side,
vape.
where neither teams will be going up against each other in the first round.
Fuck, my vape's out of juice. Where's my charger?
The
Who's
last
that?
team is S2G Esports.
All right, we're going up against China. We're getting the
Right
the
now,
China rematch
YB,
right here.
Mr. Fiki,
Give
I
me
just have to
BTK
say,
right
no Malaysia
here.
versus Malaysia,
Or
so
Team
that's good.
Spirit.
No PH and PH, but ID and ID. There's a chance. There's a chance. And now let's move on to the right side of the bracket. So far, I'm glad I'm not doing the drawing. Alhamdulillah.
Here it is. Here it is, boys.
All right, the first team. This
There it
will be
is.
the team going up against Keep Best Gaming. It is
RQ. Shit. They're
RRQ
fucked.
Hoshi.
By that I mean China.
So
Damn,
no
China
Indonesia
might
going
get
up against
shots.
Indonesia. It's Keep Best Gaming
Where's my
against RRQ.
freaking charger at?
The team going up against Falcon Esports is Aurora MLBB.
Bro,
looks like the right side is going to be a little bit stacked.
Easy G's
going up
all
against
around.
the M6 wild card slot.
BTK
Bloodthirsty Kings.
Damn,
so Bloodthirsty
son.
Kings will be going up against whoever wins the
Damn,
wild card
son.
slot.
We going up against Ulfindar?
Going up against Team Spirit.
Getting our Ulfindar rematch? We got the wild card slot?
Maycom
We got the
Evolve.
wild card slot?
Maycom Evolve will be going up
If
against
we lose
Team
to the wild
Spirit.
card slot,
and
it's
now
over,
we'll be
boys.
seeing who will be going up against Twisted
EV.
Minds.
This is the PH, no, PH right here. Ooh.
Going up against Twisted Mind is Team Vamos.
Vamos has got a good shot there.
Gonna be a very interesting one for sure. Now going up against Team Liquid ID. Oh, YB, this one is gonna be tough.
Listen to a wild card, be wild, yo. That'd be wild.
Fnatic, Onyx, Philippines.
Ooh.
Now that's a good draw. Now that's a good draw.
That is a good draw,
Going up
boys.
against NIP Flash. We have two
That makes
more
things
teams.
spicy.
Ooh, okay. Going up against NIP Flash is CFU Gaming.
Every time I hear
only one
CFU, I just think
team left.
FU.
Going up against S2G Esports. You did a
SRG
very
up
good
against
job,
S2G.
YB. The last team is Salango Red Giants.
That's a
First
round
of all,
one
thank
for
you
you
very
right
much,
there.
YB Adam Ali.
That's
as
a
well
round
as
one for
Mr.
you right
Victory
there,
Rizal.
bro.
And that's what
CFU
happens
versus
when
Snip
I
should be
don't do
good.
this. All right? Now, let's revisit the draws. Keep Best Gaming.
Yo,
will
what's
be going
Zane's
up
reaction
against
right now? I want
RRQ
Zane's-
Hoshi.
We're going to go look
Falcon
at it here in a
Esports
minute.
will be going up against Aurora MLBB.
What's this man
The
saying
M6
right now on
wild
live,
card
bro?
slot will be going up against Bloodthirsty Kings. Team Spirit will be going up against Mycom Evolve. Twisted Minds will be going up against
Bro.
Team Vamos. Team
You know what this
Liquid
means,
ID
right?
going up
Fnatic
against
Onyx versus Team Liquid
Fnatic,
ID
Onyx, Philippines,
is so
NIP
spicy
Flash
because
going up
what it
against
does
CFU Gaming, and last but not least
is it puts
S2G
one good
Esports
team
going up against Salango
in the 0-1
Red
bracket,
Giants.
right?
And again,
Which
just
means
to
all the
remind
teams that
everyone,
lose,
these are just
some
the pairings.
unfortunate
The schedule
soul
will be announced
gonna have to go
later
against
on
one of those
before
teams right
the
there.
M6 Swiss stage will begin. So now again, just to remind everyone that these are the teams going for the wildcard stage as well as the Swiss stage format. Again,
is
I would
not the
like to
final
thank
schedule.
everyone in
Updates will be
attendance
posted
here
on a later
today.
date.
You guys have made this much easier for me. Thank you very much again to YB Adam Adli as well as Mr. Fikri Rizal. Let's make this into a point. Neither me, Mirko, or any other talents do this drawing. As we can see, the Deputy Minister does it better than any of us can. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And with that, I would like to say thank you very much to everyone. Good luck to all the teams representing your own region in the wildcard as well as the Swiss stage. My name is Afel, and I'll see you guys in the M6 wildcard stage.
Damn, bro. 13 days? That's, bro, is it really only 13 days? Guys, it's only 13 days till M6? $13 days? 13 days to M6. Yo, we gotta go see Zane's reaction real quick, bro. I want Zane's reaction. Where's this guy? God damn, 5.6K. God damn, yummy by Sorry Girls.
By the way, I've heard about them for a while now.
Did he not watch, bro?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say, to be honest. It's only been like, what, 3 days or something like that?
And get the and for the next
So
team,
right side will be
Twisted Minds.
all the scary teams will be on the right side, I guess. Because you draw Q.
Oh, he's
no,
with Mirko.
Fuck.
When they show up for
Back here? Kinda. No, bro, I was. That's a hard
Looks
draw.
like the right side is
Damn.
going to be a little bit stacked.
How long is it gonna take for them to draw us?
Going up against
They,
the
I,
M6.
they've
They're
been
going
going
pretty
on for
quick,
a while,
bro.
but it's just been speeches.
BTK,
yeah.
BTK.
Oh,
versus
BTK
wild
versus
card.
Wildcard.
Kings.
Well, Fednar,
So
bro. You're going up against
Bloodthirsty
Old
Kings will
Fednar.
be going up against whoever wins
Who, the
wild
Turks?
card slot.
Yeah, Turks. FF.
Going
Is
up
that like the
against
only good team in there?
Spirit.
RQ Akira maybe.
Oh, it's just those two.
FF is not a bum team.
Might come Evolve versus Spirit. Good draws for Spirit and BTK. I feel, boys.
If they go, so here's the thing, right? If Ulfengar, if for some reason they're just whiffing right now and they're just not good, like if they just lost and they're just off right now, then it'll be an easy go. But if they just whiffed in Grand Finals and they are still in the form that they always play in, if Fireflux is still in the form that they've competed in every M series so far, it's definitely that's a match right there, bro. That's a match. If it's Ulfengar versus BTK, that's a match. Especially it's best of one. That's a match.
We're going up against Twisted Minds.
This is just actually, the first. Maybe getting Twisted Minds would have been better.
That is a match.
Oh? What is this?
Twisted Mind is
Vamos. Oh my god, we might get TLID SRG.
Oh, you're right, bro. You're right.
SRG.
There's still two good teams. Fuck.
Oh. Wait. Who is it? Is it SRG or FNOP? Oh,
it's FNOP. Oh, bro.
WC, really? What do you mean, world champ, really? BTK top 3 this time for sure? I don't know, bro. We'll see. We'll see, bro. Bro, but do you know who Ulfendar is though? It's Fireflux. They've literally gotten top 8. I mean, like, don't sleep on Fireflux, man. Do not sleep on Fireflux. They've been one of the most consistent. They have probably been the most consistent. They have been the most. Yeah, Ulfendar is just Fireflux with a new name. They've been the most consistent non-Southeast Asia team out there. I'm saying, yes, it's good for them. It is good for them. But do not sleep on. I just hope they don't go into that thinking it's going to be an easy G. Bro, don't sleep on my boys Fireflux, man. They've beaten Blacklist multiple times. They've beaten freaking, they did lose to Blacklist here, but still, it's like, they've almost always done, and since M4 was the last time NA did better than them in any international. Since M4, they've done better than NA every single international event. My point is definitely don't sleep on them. Class aside, exactly. NA fans need to be grounded. That's how I'm coming into this. Like, I'm not coming into this thinking that, like, just guaranteed that we are gonna, I mean, I've always been a Fireflux fan, so Fireflux fan. Not just going to be easy G's, though.
Guys, what do you mean goodbye?
To a point. Last team is as well as Mr. Fikiri. Will be against our
Good matches though. I think this should be a good match. Team Spirit probably thrashes Maycam. Team Vamos probably smashes Twisted Minds. This will be a good match. This should be a good match. I think there's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like 3 really probably good matches here, but who knows? PLID versus Sonic PH is going to be lit though. I don't know, bro. I hate to say it, but for me, Middle East, like Twisted Minds Middle East is on the lower side of. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't know if it'll be a close match. Since it's a best of one, maybe it will be. Like honestly, since these are all best of ones, literally anything can happen. But I don't really put Twisted Minds as like a B tier. I put them more like C, maybe D. Like, I think a closer match would be like Maycam Evolve versus Twisted Minds. That would be like a good matchup. Ken's just a Fireflux hater for some reason, bro. Like, I hope that MPL meta, I hope that Twisted Minds as well, because there has never been a season where they have really. Like, I think their best run ever was M4 as, what's it called? What was it? It wasn't Incendio was Turkey. What was the meta team in M4? It had the horse or the dragon or whatever. So I think it started with an O. What was the meta team in M4? Occupy Thrones. Occupy Thrones was like the last good run that Mena had, and even that run, it was only like, what'd they get? 8th place. Yeah, bro. Occupy Thrones was the last. This was literally their best, Mena's best run at M Series. And it was still, like, tied for top 12. Incendio Supremacy, on the other hand, top 8. This is Fireflux. They then reband to Fire. Incendio then turns into Fireflux. They bombed out here, bro. They bombed here. Ken's getting fucking hyped up for M6, bro. I can't just yet, man. I can't get hyped up until we make it. If we make it out of Swiss rounds, then I'll get hyped up, boys. My soul was just too crushed over the past year and a half, bro. My heart was way too crushed, bro. If Zane tells me straight, if Zane looks me in the eyes and says, we're going to get out of Swiss. If I happen to be casting an M6 and I see Zane and he looks at me, we have a talk and he goes, we're going to get out of Swiss, then I'll be hyped, bro. I mean, no matter what, I'm going to cheer for them, boys. No matter what. I always cheer for NA. But it's just tough right now, man. My faith is wavering. My faith is wavering. We're going to have to do like nightly coverage on this because we won't know which will be cool. One thing that'll be cool about this is that we'll like, after a round finishes, that night we can like stream and pretty much talk about whatever tomorrow's games are, right? Looks me in the eye, pins me up against the wall. Why'd you get all weird like that, bro? They'll have to practice their minds off, bro. Yeah, bro. They could pull an M3. He said, we'll pull M3 NA Miracle and then pull the Valley American Crawl. Remember that crawl, bro? The lower bracket crawl? Bro, that M4 lower bracket run was lit, bro. We were the MPL Slayers. This was a great run. Where's M4 at? Where are we at, bro? The Valley, bro. 2-0, Burnex Flash. 2-0, Todak. 3-1, RQ Akira. And then we lost to Onyx. Like trash cans, bro. If we would have beat Onyx there, that would have been crazy, bro. Fucking Lunox, bro. I still have nightmares about that Lunox jungle pick, bro. God damn, bro. You know what else I have nightmares about? What was it? Group stage. Where's it at? Where's the game at, bro? There's a game that still gives me nightmares, bro. Was it here? No, maybe it was M3. Was it M3? That happened? Bro, when my guy Baratz, he used the fucking, maybe it was M3 that happened. My guy Detna's welcomed into a Lolita shield and didn't understand why it didn't work. He was so confused. Zane was like, what the fuck just happened, bro? Who remembers that, bro? I think it was this game right here against Evo Singapore. This was the first and only time he played fucking Barats in M3. Good times.
RRQ Hoshi. Falcon Esports will be going up against Aurora MLBB. The M6 wildcard slot will be going up against Bloodthirsty Kings.
And what? This is the game never over. Bro, I think the song's kind of bops, bro. I think the song kind of bops. That's all I'm saying. Song kind of bops, bro. If we beat FF, if we beat whoever, I think as long as we win first round, we got a good chance. As long as we win first round, we got a pretty good chance. Just got to win 3 games, bro. I'm going to be sitting here like one more game. I'm going to be looking like G the Ico. One more game. Just one more game. One more game. Am I going to M6 as a caster? No announcements yet, guys. No announcements. No announcements, yo. Riz, did you say you had dinner with Private the other day? Because you got stuck in Chicago? Kind of sad about that. I'm kind of jealous. Oh, that's Dove though. How's he doing? Bro, I need my vape charger. Hold on one second, guys. You think China will dominate this M series? I'm not feeling that just yet. I don't know, man. Hold on. I want to show you guys something, right? Where's Honor of Kings at, bro? Am I missing it, bro? Honor of Kings. This is a game. This is all I'm saying, right? This is a game that China's been playing for multiple years now, right? Right? They open up their game. They make it a global game with multiple teams. And once the rest of the world is involved, China doesn't even win, bro. I don't even think China made it to like top 8, did they, bro? Never mind, I guess they did. Did they? I'm confused. Oh, it's still going on. HOK is still going on. Okay. I'm wrong. Don't listen to me. Oh, this is the King Pro League. Where's the Worlds, bro? Confused. China not play in Worlds? Is this it? This is the championship, right? Gideon, what are you doing, bro? Gideon. Did China not play in... So wait, does China not play in regular... Wait, why? Does China not play? They keep China separate from all the rest of the world? Am I missing them? I don't see them. Is this them? I don't know what that flag is. Hong Kong. Hong Kong, yeah. They sent a dream team. Well, their dream team didn't even get free. Their dream team got 5th and 6th. All I know is that the first Worlds and China doesn't win, so I'm just a little confused. I'm just a little confused, guys. That's all I'm saying. Oh, it's... Hey, bro, I didn't read it. Don't yell at me, bro. Will be the season finale. Wait, here we go. Now officially rooted is the World Championship for Honor of Kings season. The 24 edition will be the season finale for the first Honor of Kings Invitational Series season, and is a successor World Championship event to the original International Champion. Among teams participating, KS Season 1 champions Keed Stars in mid-season. Semifinals All-Star Game of Global failed to qualify for the event. For the first time in Honor of Kings history, there'll be no Chinese teams at the World Championship equivalent tournament. So they didn't even make it. That's why. They couldn't even qualify. No. Among the teams participating, KIS champions, Keed Stars, in mid-season invitational semifinals, All Gamers Globals failed to qualify for the event. I'm confused. Wait, are these not Chinese? No, this is Turkey. Listen, man, they don't type it very well, bro. So instead, all the Chinese teams just played this because the prize pool is $9 million. That's why. The hell? Why do we think they didn't play, bro? What's up with that? Why do we think that's a thing? Kind of weird. The China? No sound.
但是伊万的警觉性非常之高。
这个经济也咬得很死，他也实时经济。泽泽目前是4000块领跑全场，然后是思雨紧随其后。后面 ZZ 和萨克萨两边的打野都是经济还可以的，萨克萨稍微落后一些，
他们对位咬得很死。
对的。 上路一塔推完之后，现在泽泽和伊万两个人过来瓜分一下中路的兵线，
要等3龟啊！
对
，40秒钟的第3条龟，
找到一波机会。
Does LaFell have a YouTube channel? Was Instagram story? In case anyone is, oh no, I already saw this. You're talking about yesterday's draws, yeah. This was the rehearsal yesterday. Falcon versus MyCam, S2G versus Team Spirit, Team Liquid ID versus RQ Hoshi, Twisted Minds versus Wildcard, Fnatic Onyx versus SRG, Keep Best Gaming versus Nip Flash, Aurora versus CFU, and BTK versus Team Vamos. But just that PH versus SRG, Team Liquid ID versus RQ Hoshi. Well, I think what's cool about Swiss is even if teams get bad matchups, it doesn't like it's not like you're just screwed out. Like if you have a group full of powerful, like it's not like in groups where you have you could have 4 strong ass teams in one group and you know only 2 are going to make it out. I don't really. Swiss is good for weak ass teams like BTK because they can get lucky draws. I disagree. I think it's actually the most fair format out there. It's not. It's literally the fairest format you could have. Because every time, because the thing is no matter what, better teams are going to filter upwards. Three wins might be a little small. A lot of Swiss formats do a lot more than 3 wins. It'll be like the first to 6 wins, you know? And it filters a little bit deeper, but still. Because here's the thing, right? Let's say you go against a weak team. After you win or lose, you'll draw once again to determine who you will go against. Exactly. It's not based on... Yeah, but you'll only draw... So if you win, you will only draw against teams that have the same record as you, right? So the 4 teams that go 1-0... they can only draw against other teams that have gone 1-0. And the 4 teams that have gone 0-1 will only draw against teams that have gone 0-1. So after that, we could pull it up.
Dude,
does it pop up here? Do we see what it looks like? So listen, everyone plays in this first round right here. Here's the thing, though. It's not just 2 rounds, right? So, all right, maybe a couple teams slipped through to the 1-0, and a couple teams slipped through to the 0-1. They all play against each other. The teams that go 2-0 will move into their own group. The teams that lose here will go into the new 1-1 group. Teams that have won 1 game and lost 1 game. On the bottom side, the teams that all lost in the first group, whoever wins here will also be filtered into the 1-1 group because they have won a game and lost a game. The teams that lose in the second round on the 0-1 group will go into the 0-2 group for teams that have only lost 2 games and won 0 games. Any 2 teams that lose there will be out. And they will go, and the winners will go into the 1-2 group for teams that have won 1 game and lost 2 games. From the midsection of round 3, all the 1-1 teams that are facing, whoever wins goes into the 2-1 group, and the losers go into the 1-2 group. I mean, this is literally the fairest system you could really have. It's not like you're just guaranteed a dub after the first round, you know? You go through multiple rounds. Eventually teams... Can we find it? Is there like a M6 Swiss format? Here it is right here. Pull it up, boys. Whoop, that's my thumbnail. Okay. Group 1. 8 teams will go to here that win. 8 more teams will go out of here. I mean, it's real simple. And the thing is like, so then 4 more teams that lose go to here. 4 teams that win go to here. The other 4 go to here. 4 teams that won here go to here because they are 2-0 now. 0-2. 1-1. So even if, let's say, a good team gets knocked to here, and then they beat this, they're now going to here. Let's say a bunch of good teams go here, and someone has to go down. There's a good chance that they'll face against teams that have earned their spot in the 1-1, you know? Anyone that wins this is automatically safe. But to 3-0, I feel like to 3-0, you've earned your 3-0, man. If you 3-0, you've earned it. And even then, it's only 2 teams. Only 2 teams are going to go 3-0. Other than that, 2 teams are going to go down here. 4 teams will go from here to here. 4 teams will go to here. Eventually, at the very end, 6 teams will have a record of 2-2. There'll only be 6 teams left with a record of 2-2, and there will be 3 slots left in the knockout stage. So pretty much it's like this. 3 teams will qualify with a 3-2 record. 3 teams will qualify with a 3-1 record. And 2 teams will qualify with a 3-0 record. Once a team gets 3-0, they don't play anymore. So that's 2 teams that are out or no longer playing, right? In Swiss. No one has to worry about them anymore. They've sent other teams down into the trenches here. On the 4th round, 3 more teams are guaranteed to qualify and will no longer be playing. I wouldn't say 2-2 you fight the crumbs. I think it's more about you fought teams that have fucking won some, have lost some, have done the same thing that you have, right? Like, for example, let's just pull up an idea, right? An idea, right? Where's the what's it called? Let me pull up a group. For example, right? So, Team Liquid ID, let's just say they lose to Fnatic Onyx. Where's my thing? Where's my image? Let's just say they lose to Fnatic Onyx, right? They go to 0-1. They beat some other team. Let's just say they beat Twisted Minds and go to here. But Fnatic Onyx goes up to the 1-0. And they lose to Aurora. They go down to here. And then it's Aurora versus Team Liquid ID. And Team Liquid ID loses to them, let's just say. So Team Liquid ID goes to the 1-2. Then they beat somebody and go to 2-2. So now you have Team Liquid ID, who could also somehow be up against Aurora. I'm just saying, like, these things are SR, like, only 2 teams are going to make it out of this round. That means your best odds, there's a big chance we see at least a couple, like, there's definitely possibilities for good teams to have issues through this. BTK wins first round. They draw mid-team next round, and then Indo versus PH for the next round. I mean, yeah, there's definitely a possibility that they could slip through like that, you know? But that could literally happen to any team, right? Chance of getting 3-0 increase because of draw. But here's the thing, right? Let's say they go to here, and then they go to here. Who else would they draw against? Is this base of luck? No, because what 4 teams? Give me another team that could possibly get to this 2-0 spot out of luck. Tell me which one of these teams are going to get to that 2-0 spot. SRG? In the 3rd round, yeah. Who could get to the 2-0? What 4 teams could get to the 2-0 spot? Let's just say Aurora wins, Fnatic Onyx wins, SRG wins, BTK wins, yada, yada, yada. Team Spirit wins. RQ Hoshi wins, and I think that's like your fucking 8 teams, right? Whatever. Nip Flash. None of the weak teams are going to make it to the 2-0 spot. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter if they don't get drawn against PH or ID. They would have to go against either SRG, they'd have to go against Team Liquid ID, they'd have to go against Fnatic Onyx, they'd have to go against Aurora, they'd have to go against RQ, they'd have to go against Team Spirit. Like, there's no... By the time you get to the 2-0 spot, there's not going to be, you know... The 8 teams that win this, maybe I should pull it up in Photoshop. We could pull it up in Photoshop. Make this really big. Flip this. Save. Download, save. Yes. Boom. 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 Open. Downloads. This. Here we go, bro. No OnlyFans on downloads? Bruh. All right, now we're getting to the nitty-gritty, boys. This is how I should have done it. I'm tripping. And I can cut it as we go. It's taking too long. Okay. Whoops. Take all these, shrink them down a little bit. We're going to zoom in. It's too small. Damn it, Bobby. This didn't work as planned. What the hell happened to my images? Gotta turn them all into smart objects. God damn it. We got to get big, boys. We got to get big. Create. All right. Let's just say RQ wins. Aurora wins. BTK wins. Let's be very clear, guys. This is just a get. We're just running through this, okay? We're just running through this. None of this means anything. Team Spirit wins. Team Vamos wins. Fnatic Onic wins. Nip Flash wins. And SRG wins, right? So then, that's all the winners go into this group, right? So then what? Let's just say this is the group. You could pair this up any way you want, man. You could pair this up any way you want. Let's just say, and my point is to show that, like, it doesn't really make a difference, right? No matter what, like, there's not really gonna be a team that skims through here to get a lucky 3-0. Because let's just say BTK wins. What happens here? Say RQ wins. Say Fnatic or Aurora wins, it doesn't really matter. And then what? Even if SRG wins, like where do they get a lucky pull here? You know what I'm saying? Where do they get a lucky pull here? Where does any team get a lucky draw, you know? My point, like that's the point I'm making is you're not really going to find a lucky way out of this. Let's say, oh, you want to do, if it's Aurora versus FNOP, so like, if it's Aurora versus FNOP, and RQ versus this. And then it's what? Here we go, right? So let's just say, yeah, FNOP move forward, SRG move forward, they go up against each other. Then you're still up against either Team Vamos or Team Spirit, which aren't like hack teams. Like you're saying, unless a team goes against, like pretty much you're saying that unless a team goes against PH or ID, they got lucky. Which there's going to be there's 8 teams that are going to knockouts. There's 8 teams that are going to knockouts. So no matter what, 6 of those teams are going to make it, you know what I'm saying? 4 of those teams are going to make it without beating SRG or Fnatic Onyx, you know, or Aurora, or, you know what I'm saying? No, it's very possible that they could not go against each other. Like, this doesn't mean it's just like this isn't an easy way out. Would we also say this is an easy way out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yes, you're right. It's better to go against any team than SRG or a PH team right now. And an ID team. But not going up against, like, let's just say they do go up against them and they lose. They're still 2-1, and they now have to face a bunch of other teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is still the most fair system you could ask for. This is much more fair than a group stage. Like, are you telling me that group stage when PH teams couldn't even get grouped together was fair? Do you remember for years, PH and ID teams couldn't be put in the same group? And that was fair? In this format, everyone has the same exact odds. Not one region has an advantage over another region. What the hell? Bro, my phone just did something all by itself. Started playing music all by itself. The grind to 3-2 is longer but easier. I don't think so, because the reality is this, right? The reality is this, teams, only 2 teams are going to make it out of 3-2. Let's just say Fnatic Onyx and SRG make it out, right? Let's go back to some theory crafting here, right? let's say hold on. Fucked everything up. Let's say SRG wins here. Team Spirit goes down. Let's say Fnatic Onyx wins here. Say BTK goes here, or even we could say Nip Flash goes here, whatever. And let's say what? Team Vamos. We can say RQ goes here, right? Team Vamos goes down. BTK goes down. Who else? Who am I missing? And Aurora goes down, right? Then Team Onyx Fnatic and SRG are our first two winners. You now have Nip Flash and RQ Hoshi in the 2-1 group. You have all of these teams ready to get to either the 2-1 group or the 1 or the 2-2 group, you know? Like, it's no matter what, it's looking dicey. Only 2 teams make it out. So there's still a lot of teams, a lot of strong teams in there. Since only 2 teams can immediately get to the 3-0 spot, there's still a lot of strong teams left over. Who did we say lost, right? So Keep Best Gaming. What is my hotkey for this? M? Make Cam evolve. Twisted Minds. We're going to give you guys a really good idea of how the format works by the end of this video. Team Liquid ID. DFU. And last but not least, S2G. Okay. Did I not make a bunch of copies of Keep Best? Oh, I already moved it down. My bad. Falcon goes down. Wildcard slot goes down. Make Him Evolve goes down. Twisted Minds goes down. Liquid ID goes down. DFU goes down. And S2G goes down, right? So this is round number 2 right here. We might need to make things a little bit smaller. We're just giving hypotheticals. Remember that, guys. This is not my prediction. I'm literally just randomly pairing teams up against each other right now. Okay, so let's say Keep Best Gaming wins. Control J. They go up against Team Vamos. Let's say Team ID wins. They go up against Team Spirit here. Let's say our boys Fireflux wins. They go up against BTK here. Let's say our S2G wins. Right? So that means Twisted Minds goes down. Falcon goes down. CFU goes down. And Make Him Evolve goes down, right? So then we have that third round where SRG wins and Fnatic Onyx wins. And on the other hand, we have a couple 2-1s here. We have Team Vamos, which moves forward to this one. BTK, who moves forward to this one. And we have Aurora, who moves forward as well. I need all of this to shrink. You guys can barely see that shit, huh? Easiest path is 3-1. Probably. That's probably your easiest, like 3-1. The losers of this go down. They face the winners of this. You guys kind of get an idea, right? The point is that even after the first round, there's still a lot of strong teams left that are going to fit. This is probably, this one right here, I think this round right here will be one of the most vicious rounds. Oh, yeah. Or this round. Honestly, this round will probably be one of the most... Round 3, where's my... This one right here, this 2-2 round. 2-1 round is going to be decent. This is the final round, right? Two, three. What am I missing here? I got it now. These guys go here, and then the losers of this go down to here. They've only won one game. The 2-1. Yeah. And the final group is another 6 teams. Boom. Again, this is all just random, guys. I'm not like actually making any predictions. We're just kind of showing format, right? So we could say all these teams. Well, 3 of these teams immediately go. Right? These 3 teams go over to face the winners of these 3 teams. Yeah, there it is. All the last matches are best of 3s? Was that announced? Oh, they are. Oh, shit. These are all best of 3s. So once there's a number, pretty much the best way to say it is once there is a 2 in your record, it is a best of 3. Once there's a 2 in your record, it's a best of 3. Oh, shit. That's kind of hype, yo. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was... That makes a lot more sense. This would have taken way too long to do all best of 3s. Doing 8 best of 3s, then another 8 best of 3s, then another... Getting to the 2-0 spot, though, is so clutch then. Getting to the 2-0 spot is crucial, bro. I think that getting to the 2-0 spot gives you such an advantage. At least it's helpful, right? Because you get 1, 2, you get 3 chances at a best of 3. At a possibility of 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different teams, right? Getting to that 2-0 spot is big. You can lose 2 best of 3s. These aren't predictions. We were just kind of breaking down the Swiss format and how it worked and everything. Not predictions at all. These are not predictions. Tomorrow, Tomorrow's like, TREX's predictions. Look at TREX's predictions. He's so garbage. Bro, I gotta work all day for the next 2 days straight. Tomorrow, I go in at 7:45 a.m. I probably won't be home till about 1 or 2 a.m. It's gonna be crazy, to say the least. And then I do the same thing on Saturday. So we might actually call the stream here. We went for 3 hours, which is pretty good. We're going to try to stream a lot more in the next few days, guys. If you guys haven't, hit the subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Also, join the Discord. Join the Discord. Say hello. Yeah, it's going to be, we're going to have some bangers. I'm super excited. Hopefully I'm there, guys. Hopefully I'm there in person. That'd be lit. Hopefully TREX cast at M6. I need to do something with my hair though, bro. I don't know what I want to do. Should I go back to the comb over? Should I go messy curls comb over? Thinking about running with something like this, but of course I'll have like the fade. I think we might run messy curls comb over. I don't know. We're gonna call it though, guys. I gotta be up at 7:45 a.m. It was a pleasure watching group draws with you guys. Lots of fun. Dang, best of threes. That's crazy, bro. This is the third and the fourth. What does this mean? There's no games on the 2nd of December, huh? We get a break on the 2nd? Yeah, it's November 30th, the 1st, then it's the 3rd and 4th. You're for sure going to M6. Who knows, bro? I don't know, bro. We'll see. If I do, man, I'm trying to get that grand finals slot, man. This would be my 3rd M series. I want to cast in grand finals, you know. I know it's like asking a lot because there's so many casters that have been around for so long. But that's kind of, I feel like that's like every caster's, like, I don't know. For me, it's always, like, the goal originally was M series. We got to M4. We got to M5. We got to do MSC. Like, now the goal is, like, get an international grand finals under my belt. That's what we're hoping for, boys. If we go to M6. what we're hoping for. I don't care if it's just like I don't care if it's a panelist on the side. All right, boys. TREX out. Much love. See you guys next time. See you guys. I'll probably stream. I don't know. Like I said, I'm working like all day tomorrow and all day the next day. I got to save up some money. Times is hard right now. So this weekend I'm working a lot. But Sunday night, Monday morning, like Sunday night was probably the next time you guys will see me.